What's up, everybody? This is Everything Empress. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Libra. Any placements? All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Remember, it is your support that keeps this channel moving forward. All right, so make sure y'all like this for me. Donate, subscribe. Is there any particular signs that y'all kind of prefer like more than others? I've been doing all signs, which I'm gonna continue to do, but I want to do bonuses on Patreon. So y'all tell me what sign y'all want to do bonuses on. So y'all can comment below on which signs to do bonuses with. Okay. I will be doing a Cash App Live today. Make sure y'all like that for me. Like it. Boom. All right. Remember, these are y'all short reads. All right. Thanks, Stink. Look at my pen versus your pen. Cause like, why was my pen looking like that? All right. Hey y'all. Hi hubby. You know, it would be cute to buy your wife some coffee for her birthday because you missed it, but I'm not gonna throw that out there. Okay. We wouldn't want to tell people our business. Okay. But just know, your ass gonna get divorced if your ass don't cash at me some fucking coffee. All right. Hey y'all. Walks back out of the room like nothing ever happened. Hey. All right, let's see. All right, so the first message that I got for y'all was like leap year. Okay, I was just talking about this. It's really funny because I was in your meditation session and then all of a sudden like it became a topic or a conversation because somebody asked me, they were like, hey, don't our rising signs change during leap year? And I was like, actually they do. Okay, so I don't know if you know that or not, but your neighboring sign or your closest sign, see, I ain't gonna forget that. Look, I'm gonna be the first one up. Now I gotta be the first one to say it because I can't talk smack to you and not follow through. Does that make sense? I got treated to a match at work, so I'm happy. See what I'm saying? That's crazy. Even the people at work know more than our own. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, I've been trying to take these nails off ever since I put them on, and I'm doing a bad job at it. First of all, this is my nail. This is my nail. My other nail was under here. My other nail. And I can't get these off. So then I tried to get this hand off, and it ripped off. So, moral of the story, I need to find a nail tech now that lives out here. I'm doing interviews. All right, let's see. All right, so y'all got the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so I'm hearing, what's the song? Happy Feelings. Okay, Happy Feelings in the Air. Is that the song? Happy Feelings Everywhere. It's an old school song. All right, so I'm definitely getting like good or happy vibes. Now, here's the thing. Maybe you actually feel happy because all of a sudden, like, your anxiety could be gone. All right, I'm getting like somebody is like a little bit more patient now, or you're patient now. Okay, it says the Ace of Cups and the Temperance with the Six of Wands. So, or they actually could be telling you to be patient. Now, a lot of times when we're doing things and we're reviewing our birth charts and we're going over like, you know, like our origins and stuff like that have to do with like our birth chart, we never really focus on the first house too much because the first house actually is like our self. Okay, so it's like the starting of all of the other activations of the houses. Like your first house can literally throw off everything else. Okay, so I'm kind of getting whoever it is I'm talking to here, you're operating from a point or a perspective that your first house is fire, but it's saying here like your first house can actually be water. So I'm saying this because remember the energy was leap year. So maybe there was something between the leap year, something about a leap year, something about your rising sign. I feel like your rising sign is correct, but I feel like you're bouncing back and forth between like a millisecond. That's not going to be for everybody. I knew that. I feel like that's not for everybody for sure. But I feel like whoever you are, you're bouncing back and forth between like a millisecond between your rising sign. So you could actually be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Cap rising, and maybe you're functioning right now off of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius rising. Yeah, I'm getting you got a Virgo rising, whoever I'm talking to. So your zodiac might be wrong. You're thinking it's a water sign. You think it's a water sign, or you're thinking maybe this is a person. This could also be somebody you're dating. Maybe you looked up your chart or something, or this person's chart, and you're like, oh, this person's a water sign. Like, I love the fact that they're a rising sign. Is, you know, maybe it's a Scorpio rising, but I'm getting like they're not a Scorpio rising. No, I feel like they're a Virgo rising or something like that. They're a different rising sign. Okay. It says I got a Sag rising, so Leo rising would be when you put your birth chart in, I always say change it by like 2 minutes. If it stays the same, then that's just what it'll be. If I stand corrected, I could be wrong here, but somebody could correct me on this. Leap years, because the days shorten, I believe it shortens your chart by like 30 seconds or 45 seconds. It's somewhere around there. So therefore, your rising sign, if you're off by a couple seconds, it would change. Like an example would be like for my rising sign, right? If I change mine by like, I think if I change mine by like 9 seconds or something, it makes me a Scorpio rising, which is kind of crazy because Scorpio rising really does fit me and my personality. Okay, so I feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, I feel like you're about to kind of figure out that either the moon, your time, or your sign, something is just kind of different, or something is kind of off or distant. All right, you got the Emperor here in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like somebody thinks that they're an Aries rising, or somebody thinks that they're a water sign rising, and you're not. Okay, you're actually either earth or fire. Yeah. So I hope this helps. All right. I just feel like, you know, you need to be better equipped for a leap year, or you need to be better equipped for like your rising sign. We'll go more into this between Patreon. Oh, and hubbies, make sure y'all inbox me if y'all not on Patreon, okay? So I can send y'all the information. But if you have an issue with your rising sign, or you couldn't figure out your rising sign, and you pick the first sign because you're like, okay, this kind of fits. Okay, so that does apply. Okay, it says, yeah, that's what it says for me, Scorpio rising. Right. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's right. I feel like you're either in a rising energy, which would actually make sense because almost always we end up dating our rising signs. Does that make sense? So I feel like it has it's some sort of change there. I'm gonna look more into it, but I'm almost certain. Y'all know I'm never wrong. It says, yeah, I'm working on my other chart Vedic. I'm balanced too. I'm a Virgo rising, but my other chart says, yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like it's right too, which is kind of crazy. But I also feel like too, you know, when we're basing a lot of the things in our life, what we like, what we don't like, our moods, our energy in general, we're basing that predominantly off of our first house, almost always, because that's your house of self, right? So if you're saying to yourself like, okay, well, I am we'll say a Sag rising, right? You're like, okay, so I'm a Sag rising, but I don't feel like a Sag. I feel like a Scorpio. Okay, so boom, now all of a sudden you are, you know, like you're in Scorpio energy, but you would be like, okay, well, something is off, something doesn't feel right, I don't sense something else, you know? So if that is the case, then do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're thinking that this is typical for you, but it's not, you know? Like, I hope this makes sense, but you'll know you're rising, and it just applies to you because it's almost always the sign that's always around you. Like, you always find some way, some sort, somehow, to date, meet, talk to, know someone within that particular sign. All right, sorry that this one was so long, you know, the other ones will be shorter, but I just wanted to throw that out there to let somebody know, because I feel like somebody's like going through your chart while you feel amazing. By the way, I feel like you're going through your chart and you're trying to find your mood, okay? And you're saying like, okay, I like my chart's good, yada yada, my mood is good, life is good, but like something just, you know, you're like, I want to get comfortable according to boom, whatever your rising sign is, right? And it's like it's off. Okay, so just something to think about, because I did see somebody say, you know, that they could be or would be a Pisces rising. Remember, Pisces rising people are going through their spiritual journey right now. Okay, Pisces is in the forefront. Remember, Pisces is all 12 of the zodiac in one, starting at one. They always say it's Aquarius, but it's not. Okay, so I feel like if you have Pisces in your chart, you're starting over. Okay, and you're probably starting over with either emotions, finances, life, partners, happiness, spirituality, learning, you know. So Pisces, Taurus, because Taurus, if you ask me, I feel like they were polarity to Pisces more than Virgo, which I thought was kind of weird. I'm sorry that I'm changing all this stuff around. Y'all like, wait, what the fuck? But I always said that Pisces and Taurus seem more polarity to me than Virgo and Pisces. They are almost like night and day. I see a lot of similarity between Libra and Aries. Who the fuck is there? Okay, so I feel like for whoever that is, you have like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, you have Taurus, Virgo, or Libra, Aries. I feel like I see the similarity between Libra, Aries. Does that make sense? I don't see similarity between Pisces, Virgo. Like it never made sense to me. So I just feel like for whoever you are, wherever you have this Pisces trait, I feel like it's evolving. But it's the Hierophant. So I don't know. I feel like for whoever it is I'm talking to, it's giving you're going down some type of spiritual journey, but it's not bad. Like I'm seeing y'all do really, really good. I'm seeing y'all, you know what I'm saying, very, very focused. Okay. Like, oh, happy birthday, y'all. Hey Sting. Like it's something like that. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. I hope that helps. Make sure y'all looking at y'all rising signs. Like, I be on this app for like 5 minutes. Like, is this? Hey, love from Wyoming. Oh, hey from Wyoming. All right, I'm going to head over to Taurus, and then I'll do the other signs thereafter. I'm going to jump more into this on Libra gang, because I do want to check more into, like, what that is, all right? My birthday tomorrow. Oh, I know, on a Friday. I know you talk to your bookie butt, so y'all better do something. He told some, yeah, we better cool faces. It's all in your energy. All right. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If y'all haven't done so, hit subscribe. Donate. I will be doing the Cash App Live